I think you guys have not played this before, but here are the rules. I'm going to read you 3 ideas that came out of the business news this week, and you're going to say just in one word, flop or fly. Let's get started, and you can tell me why. Smith & Wesson is diversifying beyond guns with plans to develop 3 new units focused on outdoor products. Now, they haven't said what these outdoor products are going to be yet, but Beth, flop or fly?
I'm going to say flop. I am not sure that consumers who are maybe concerned about gun control issues would want to support that company, even if it's a product that they like.
Okay, Brian, what do you think?
I'm going flop. I think that, theoretically it's a good idea to diversify. The sporting goods industry is huge, but what I heard from them sounded vague. It didn't sound like a targeted plan, so I'm going flop.
I'm going to agree with both of you. I feel like it's a very strong brand, but I don't want to sleep in a tent with a Smith & Wesson logo on it. I can't see it. Okay, moving on. Facebook is launching a new section called Facebook Sports Stadium dedicated to live sports. So it won't live stream sporting events, but it will give live scores and stats along with posts from all your friends who are watching the same game. Brian, you're a huge sports fan to say the least. Flop or fly?
Flop. I'm going to Facebook to see pictures of my friends' kids and to see, random memes when I'm bored. I'm not going there for sports. I'm going to one of the better known brands, or maybe even Twitter. But I don't really go online for sports.
Really?
Anyway,
I was just going to say, I'm guessing you have 18 very specific niche fan sites that you probably go on.
Yeah, it's more like that.
That's flop or fly?
I'm going to say fly, just based on the amount of buzz I see on my Twitter feed during sporting events. I don't follow a lot of people who are interested in sports, but there's still tons of noise, so I think it could work.
I agree with you. I'm fly. I feel like they should do the same thing for the Academy Awards. I mean, it's live events that everyone's tuning into at the same time, and sports is very communal. So. Anyway, finally, Uber is officially launching Uber Eats, its own standalone competitor to Seamless and Grubhub. We've heard a lot about this, but it's now launching in 10 cities, and Grubhub's stock fell by almost 9% on the day it was announced. Beth, flop or fly?
Fly. I've used it for lunch before.
Uber Eats,
yeah, it's been tested here for lunch. Mm-hmm. I think it's great. Whether they can make money on it, though, that's a different question.
Okay, Brian, how about you?
Yeah, it's the last point that I'm going to go flop. That makes me 3 for 3, so I guess I'm a cynic, but I just feel like they've tested it. It's going to be hard to make money. I feel like Uber has enough going on trying to break through in markets all around the world and facing resistance and competition, that they should maybe focus on that part of the business and not stealing Grubhub's food business.
I'm going to agree with you. I say flop. I used Grubhub Seamless this week. I've used it so many times, and I have never, ever had a problem